podcast. I didn't plan on doing this in the truck, but I have so much time in the day that I'm driving that I figured, why not? Why not start now? Because I keep putting it off, and the lighting's great. My phone is right there. And yeah, nothing but time. So, okay. Welcome to the first podcast. I want to talk about things that I've been learning in the last, I don't know, I want to say like a couple of years, but this has been especially predominant this year. And it's the title of the video. It's emotional regulation, how to regulate your emotions. If you are a person who had parents who knew how to do this, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. There's so many of us out here who just didn't have parents who knew how to regulate their emotions. I feel like that's when you learn how to do that, is you see your parents regulate their emotions and you learn how to do that. Otherwise, you're learning it as an adult, me, 34, just learning this now. Okay, so how to regulate your emotions. When you experience something and it gives you a very strong emotional reaction, so you feel upset, maybe depressed, very emotional, and it's really intense. If you are somebody like I am or have been in the past, I've worked on this. I'm not doing this anymore, but usually you feel something really strongly and you feel the need to reach out and talk to somebody. Number one, do not do that. The number one step to regulating your own emotions is not calling anybody. Don't call your mom, don't call your friend, don't call your husband, your wife, whatever. Don't talk to anyone. The first step to regulating your emotions is not talking at all. You don't talk. You just sit with it. So you sit with this horrible feeling. And I know, like, hearing this is hard. It's hard. I understand. Thinking about not trying to call somebody or talk to somebody when you're feeling something so intense, it feels impossible. I know, because I was there. I get it. I totally get it. It's just a habit. You're just in a habit. The first time you do it is going to be hard. It gets so much easier after that. Trust me. It's so much easier to not call somebody and to not feel the need to reach out to somebody, because when you push past this part and you sit with it, you sit with this really intense feeling that you're having, it might feel so horrible and awful. But when you sit with it, God gives you gems. God gives you diamonds. He gives you answers and clarity. And it's only in these times that you really learn some seriously soul-moving, deep lessons. And it's so beautiful what happens. So step one, recognize that you're feeling something very intense. Recognize it. And catch yourself before you go to call somebody or go to talk to somebody about it. And just be with yourself. This might take days. It might take days. You're going to be going about your life, going to work or going to the gym or, going about your life. Don't talk to anyone about it. You just keep it inside and you sit with it. And I promise you, all the answers come clear as to why you're feeling like that as well. Say you had a fight with somebody or something whatever it is that's causing you to feel this way. You get those answers so much clearer than when you reach out to somebody and just trauma dump on them and ask for their advice. That literally literally gets you nowhere. That gets you nowhere. You don't learn what you're supposed to learn. It takes so much longer to learn what you need to learn. And you don't get the soul-moving lesson. You don't get the diamond from God. It's such a beautiful thing. So the next time this happens to you, I promise you, it will be hard. It will be hard when you first start doing this. It's going to be so uncomfortable because you're not used to it. You're so used to just the knee-jerk reaction of feeling upset and needing to call somebody and talking to them. I know how that feels. But just trust me. Recognize that you're having a very intense, you're going through something very intense, very emotionally intense. And just sit with it. Just be alone. Cry. Whatever you need to do, just sit with it. And don't talk to anyone about it. Don't talk to anyone about it. And I promise you, when you pop out of the other side, when you come out of the other side, it is so much better. It is so much better. You have clarity. You have answers. You feel better. You actually know maybe what you want to say to that person. It gives you time to also sort out all of your thoughts that you're having on the situation that caused you to feel that way. You're able to sort through your own thoughts. Being able to trust yourself in this way is so rewarding. It is so beautiful. And then when it's all over, you've sorted through your thoughts. You know everything that you need to say to that person. You've gotten a message from God. It's straight from God. It is so beautiful. So that is how to regulate your emotions. It's basically just don't talk to anybody about it. Trust yourself. When you allow yourself that time to sit with something so intense until you feel better, it's basically self-soothing yourself. And it also benefits everybody around you because then you're not trauma dumping anymore. You're not putting your burdens on your friends, which is hard on them as well. Okay, so that's what I had to say about that, but it kind of ties into the next thing that I wanted to talk about, which is also not talking. If you're having a fight or like an argument with a friend or your spouse, especially your spouse, but your friends as well, don't talk to other people about that argument. It kind of ties into the emotional regulation subject. If you're having a fight with your spouse and you go and you talk to one of your friends about it, it gets you absolutely nowhere. I think this puts you back 10 steps because A, you're airing out your dirty laundry of your relationship to your friends. It gives you no privacy in your relationship. And B, you're getting advice from people who you're not even going to take their advice. I guarantee it, you're not even going to take their advice. So when you have an argument with a friend or a spouse, either one, it's all relationships, don't talk to anyone about it. Same thing. Hold it in, baby. Hold it in. I know it's hard. I know it's painful. Keep it to yourself because it's the same thing. Then you sit on that argument. You sit on it and you reflect on it. And when you come out of the other side, no matter how long it takes, it might take days. It might take weeks. When you come out of the other side of that painful feeling, you've sorted through your own thoughts. God has given you answers. And you can finally go back to that person that you're having the argument with and have some clarity. You'll be able to have that conversation in a much clearer way. And you're not clouded by somebody else's ideas, because you really don't want other people's advice anyways. Deep down, you're not going to use their advice. deep down, all you're looking for is somebody to validate maybe where you're wrong. And when you sit with it, you actually get answers as to if you're the one in the wrong, what you need to apologize for, but also what you need to say to that person. I think that is so important with having relationships, because then you're also not airing out your relationship with that person, or maybe a mistake that person made. Like it's being so respectful of all your relationships, because you keep it between you and that person, and maybe that person actually might be learning a very valuable lesson from that argument. So if you go and then talk about that to somebody else, you're making that person think badly of the person you're angry at, and you're robbing that person of the ability to learn too. You also might feel really bad about talking to other people about the situation. So anyway, that's that in a nutshell. It pretty much is kind of along the same lines. But these are the things that I've learned in the last couple of years, and they're really, really helping me with all of my relationships. They help me with myself too, like being able to trust myself and to trust the messages that I'm getting from God. It's really such a beautiful thing to learn. Just to be able to, it just keeps all of your relationships in a like homeostasis. It really does. And anyway, I just felt like I needed to share that, because those things have really helped me with all of my relationships, but also with myself, to regulate my own emotions. So I wanted to share that. Anyways, thanks for tuning into my first podcast. It's short, it's sweet, it's short. If I have more to say, I'll say it. But I just wanted to do my first podcast and just get it out there, and we'll see where it goes. Maybe we'll have more truck talk podcasts. Okay, thanks for tuning in.